Hello, and welcome back to Immortal News. In today's video, we'll be sharing important updates about 11 individuals who have passed away today, August 5th, and in recent days. Special tributes to honor these legends will be featured later in the broadcast. In addition to this, we'll be discussing the health update about Steve McMichael after being hospitalized in ICU Thursday night. We're also covering news about Gilgo Beach murders. Before we delve into these stories, we request a moment of your time. If you value our tributes and news, please show your support by giving this video a like. Each like encourages us to deliver more news, more updates, and more of the content you love. We're grateful for your continued support. Now, without further ado, let's begin with our stories. Number 11. John Gosling, an indelible mark on rock with the Kinks. John Gosling, the iconic keyboardist for the Kinks from 1970 to 1978, passed away at age 75 on August 4th. Born on February 6, 1948, in Paignton, Devon, England, Gosling's influence on the Kinks was transformative, contributing to hits like Lola and A Rock and Roll Fantasy. Gosling joined the band just before they were set to appear on Top of the Pops, making an immediate impact with his contributions to the then-in-progress Lola, which became a #2 UK hit. His tenure with the Kinks resulted in 10 albums, and his musical style was described as having had quite a lot of influence on the band's mutating sound. Remembered as an easygoing, popular member of the band with a fantastic sense of humor, his fellow musicians mourned his passing with heartfelt tributes, expressing deep affection and admiration for both the man and the musician. After leaving the Kinks, Gosling continued his musical journey with Cast-Off Kinks until his retirement in 2008. His legacy as a crucial part of one of rock's most iconic bands will endure, and his influence on the Kinks' sound and the broader landscape of rock music will be felt for generations to come. Tributes to John Gosling. Number 10. Bob Murdock, a multifaceted legacy in the NHL. Bob Murdock, affectionately known as Mud, who left an indelible mark on the NHL as a player, assistant, associate, and head coach, has passed away at the age of 76 on August 4th. Born in Kirkland Lake, Ontario, Murdock's NHL career spanned 23 years, during which he played for teams like the Montreal Canadiens, Los Angeles Kings, and the Atlanta and Calgary Flames. A rugged defenseman, Murdock played in 757 regular season NHL games, scoring 60 goals and 278 points, and earning 764 penalty minutes. His postseason contributions were equally impressive, with 4 goals, 22 points, and 92 penalty minutes. He won 2 Stanley Cups with the Canadiens before transitioning to coaching. In 1987, he became the head coach of the Chicago Blackhawks and later took over the Winnipeg Jets, earning the Jack Adams Award for his efforts in a quick rebuild. His NHL journey concluded with 2 years with the San Jose Sharks, before he ventured into international coaching in Germany, retiring in 2002. Diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's in 2019, Murdock spent his final years in Canmore, Alberta, with his wife Bev. The NHL Alumni Association praised his extraordinary bravery in battling these diseases. Beyond his on-ice accomplishments, Murdock's love for fishing and spending time with friends and family at his Lake of the Woods cottage highlights a man beloved both on and off the ice. His legacy will forever be remembered by the countless individuals he touched throughout his illustrious career. Tributes to Bob Murdock. Number 9. Charles Ogletree, a luminary in law and advocate for justice. Charles Ogletree, a prolific American attorney, law professor, and advocate for racial justice, passed away on August 4th at the age of 70. As the Jesse Klemenko Professor at Harvard Law School and founder of the school's Charles Hamilton Houston Institute for Race and Justice, Ogletree's legacy is rich in accomplishments that range from the courtroom to the classroom. Ogletree's early life was marked by resilience and ambition. Born to farmer workers in Merced, Central California, he ascended to earn both his BA and MA from Stanford University, followed by a JD from Harvard Law School in 1978. His career saw him representing figures such as Tupac Shakur and Anita Hill, and rising to prominence as a professor at Harvard. Not just confined to academia and law, Ogletree made significant contributions to media, providing insightful legal commentary and moderating several television programs. He maintained close relationships with political figures, including Barack Obama, whom he taught at Harvard. His passion for justice extended to community affairs, evidenced by his board memberships and his establishment of scholarships in his hometown. Though his later years were marked by a battle with Alzheimer's disease, Ogletree's legacy is immortalized through his writings, teachings, and the establishment of the Charles J. Ogletree Jr. Chair in Race and Criminal Justice at Harvard Law School, tributes to Charles Ogletree. Number 8. James S. Caffiero, a champion for New Jersey and stalwart advocate for public welfare. James S. Caffiero, a revered figure in New Jersey politics, passed away at the age of 94 on August 4th. Born into a political family, he dedicated his life to serving the people of the Garden State, leaving behind a legacy that will long be remembered. Caffiero served as the minority leader of the New Jersey State Senate in the 1970s, using his extraordinary ability to fight for children and the environment, advocate for the reduction of prescription drugs costs for seniors, and write the state's anti-stalking laws. His sharp wit and commitment to public service were demonstrated in his efforts to preserve farmland and hold drunk drivers accountable. A leading figure in the New Jersey legislature for parts of 5 decades, Caffiero's political journey began as an assistant Cape May County prosecutor. Over the years, his political prowess saw him lead the Joint Appropriations Committee, become Senate Minority Leader, and serve as Majority Whip. His political partnership with James R. Hurley and his stand against higher taxes, particularly during the proposal to establish a state income tax, solidified his reputation as a principled and compassionate leader. He was instrumental in numerous legislative achievements and was admired for his ability to reach across the aisle. Caffiero's contributions extended beyond politics as he served as an assistant prosecutor, municipal solicitor, and legal counsel to various authorities. His education at Lawrenceville School, Princeton University, and the University of Pennsylvania laid the foundation for a remarkable career in law and politics. James Caffiero's legacy as a gentle, affable, and diligent public servant will remain an inspiring chapter in the political history of New Jersey. Tributes to James S. Caffiero. Number 7. Walter Charles, a vibrant pillar of Broadway and screen. Walter Charles, a stalwart figure in American theater and screen, passed away on August 4th at the age of 78. Charles began his acting journey on Broadway in 1972 with Grease, marking the beginning of an illustrious career. His extensive body of work includes unforgettable performances in Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Cats, La Cage aux Folles, and Anything Goes. Charles also originated the role of Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol at the theater at Madison Square Garden in 1994, leaving an indelible imprint on the classic tale. In addition to his Broadway success, Charles made notable appearances in film and television, such as A Fine Mess, Fletch Lives, Weeds, and Prancer. His TV roles spanned diverse genres from Cagney and Lacey to Law and Order, demonstrating his versatile talent. Throughout his lifetime, Charles shared the magic of his performances with audiences, creating a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment. He enriched American theater with his captivating presence and vocal prowess, leaving an unforgettable mark in the hearts of those who experienced his art. His contributions to the performing arts will remain an inspiration for future generations of actors. Tributes to Walter Charles. Number 6. Adrian Vaughn, a trailblazer in publishing with a lasting impact on literature and education. Adrian Vaughn passed away tragically at the age of 45 in a boating incident on the Amalfi Coast on August 4th, left behind a legacy filled with remarkable achievements in publishing. Her career spanned working with influential giants like Scholastic, Disney, Oxford University Press, and finally, as the president of Bloomsbury USA, where she made a significant contribution to the publishing world. A graduate of the College of William and Mary and NYU's Stern School of Business, Vaughn's journey began at Scholastic and led her to influential roles managing Marvel Press and serving as a senior VP at Trustbridge Partners. Her leadership at Bloomsbury USA culminated in a 14% increase in revenue during her tenure as COO. Her passion for combating censorship and exploring emerging opportunities for publishers also made her a prominent voice in the industry. In addition to her success with the Harry Potter series, Vaughn's work extended to educational sectors, with a focus on higher learning, scholarly, and trade areas. She was a founding member of the Association of American Publishers, cementing her influence on policies and the future direction of publishing. Her untimely death, leaving behind her husband Michael White and children Leanna and Mason, has shocked the literary community. Her innovative spirit, dedication to free expression, and commitment to enhancing literature and education will continue to inspire those in the publishing world. Tributes to Adrian Vaughn. Number 5. Luis Alarcon, a towering figure in Chilean acting with over 70 years of legacy. Luis Alarcon, the iconic Chilean actor whose rich and multifaceted career spanned over 7 decades, passed away at the age of 93 on August 4th. The cause of his death remains unconfirmed, though he had been suffering from lymphatic cancer for the past 10 years. Born with an undeniable talent, Alarcon left an indelible mark on Chilean television and theater. Described as forceful, restless, and multifaceted by Chile's Minister of Culture Jaime de Aguirre, Alarcon's contributions to the arts were unparalleled. His last appearance on television, in the TVN series Dime Quién Fue, left him with a bitter taste, as he felt the role did not do justice to his career. Playing Humberto Rodriguez, a character with Alzheimer's and confined to a wheelchair, Alarcon expressed dissatisfaction with the lack of substance in the role, which led to his retirement a year later. Despite this late career setback, Alarcon's legacy as a consummate artist is secure. His fearless critique of the industry and uncompromising commitment to his craft influenced generations of actors in Chile. His absence leaves a void in the world of entertainment, but his work will continue to inspire and resonate with audiences for years to come. Tributes to Luis Alarcon. Number 4. Ignacy Sacks, pioneer of eco-socioeconomics and sustainable development. Ignacy Sacks, the renowned Polish-born French economist and visionary thinker, died on August 2nd at the age of 96. As a leading proponent of eco-socioeconomics, Sacks transformed the conversation around development by emphasizing a harmonious blend of economic growth, social well-being, and environmental preservation. Sacks's personal history is a testament to resilience and conviction. Fleeing to Brazil as a war refugee, He lived there between 1941 and 1953 before returning to Poland due to his communist beliefs, ultimately settling in France. His experiences shaped his unique perspective on development, leading to a body of work that included pioneering concepts such as eco-development and numerous contributions about Brazil's development and the Amazon region. Serving as a professor at Paris University and an invited researcher at the University of São Paulo, Sacks's influential works have had a lasting impact on both global development policies and academic thinking. His writings, including his autobiography, The Third Shore, reflect his deep commitment to a more just and sustainable future. Beyond his prolific academic career, Sacks's legacy lies in the generations of economists and policymakers he inspired to pursue a more holistic approach to development. His ideas continue to resonate in contemporary debates about global sustainability and equality. Tributes to Ignacy Sacks. Number 3. Idris Asane, an unforgettable pillar of Italian football media. Idris Asane, Italian sports journalist, most beloved characters known as Idris, at the age of 72 on August 4th. He passed away in Brescia after being hospitalized for several weeks. Idris, originally from Gambia, was a cherished figure on the popular Italian TV show Cherish il Calcio. A passionate Juventus supporter, Idris arrived in Italy in 1972 on a scholarship to the Università per Stranieri di Perugia. He embarked on a career in sports journalism in the 1970s, appearing first on local networks before making his mark on Cherish il Calcio. He was introduced to a wider Italian audience by the well-known TV presenter Fabio Fazio. Every Sunday afternoon, audiences were drawn to his energy, charisma, and unwavering Juventus faith. Whether it was his memorable sketches or his dynamic entrances into the Turin football field, Idris brought life to the show. His vibrant personality and dedication to football left an indelible imprint on Italian sports broadcasting. His passing is a significant loss for both Italian football and television, leaving behind a rich legacy filled with unforgettable moments and laughter. He is celebrated for his contributions to sports journalism and his unwavering love for Juventus. Tributes to Idris Asane. Breaking news. New identification in Gilgo Beach murders. Fire Island Jane Doe is Karen Vergata. Suffolk County authorities have identified another victim in the Gilgo Beach murders. Karen Vergata, previously known as Fire Island Jane Doe, was identified on August 4th by District Attorney Ray Tierney. Vergata, a 34-year-old escort, went missing in 1996, and her remains were found in 1996 and 2011. This announcement comes 2 weeks after the arrest of suspected serial killer Rex Heuermann. Though charged with other murders in the case, Heuermann has not been linked to Vergata's death. Initially, Vergata's remains were found on Fire Island, and almost 15 years later, additional remains were discovered along Ocean Parkway. DNA analysis and a genealogy review in 2022 led to her identification. Tierney emphasized the ongoing nature of the investigation, stating that there are no charges at this time. The identification adds to the unfolding story of the Gilgo Beach murders, a decade-long mystery involving multiple victims. The crucial break in the case came with DNA evidence linking Heuermann to some of the killings, but the investigation continues as authorities seek justice for all the victims. Steve McMichael on the mend. After ICU hospitalization, family confirms Chicago Bears icon, Steve Mongo. McMichael is receiving intensive care following a health scare, as confirmed by family representatives. The star of the 1985 Chicago Bears, who's been facing the challenges of ALS, was taken to the ICU after an emergency hospitalization. In a hopeful update on Saturday, the family relayed that McMichael, 65, showed signs of improvement. Initially, he had been taken into the hospital in an unconscious state due to sepsis and was immediately given dual IV antibiotic treatments. Fortunately, recent tests indicate that the sepsis has been successfully treated, though he continues his battle against pneumonia. Misty McMichael, providing an update by her husband's side in the ICU, stated, "Steve's recuperation is on track. He's receiving IV antibiotics to address the infection and undergoing treatment for fluid in his lungs. His indomitable spirit remains intact. Our Mongo is back in full swing. We're thankful for everyone's continued prayers." Highlighting the gravity of his condition, Misty mentioned that Steve had briefly slipped into a coma on Thursday. Although Steve had a living will against resuscitation, Misty requested reconsideration, leading to Steve's revival from the coma the following morning. Having grappled with ALS for over 3 years, McMichael has faced increasing limitations, including the inability to speak or eat unassisted. Nonetheless, his sporting legacy remains strong. He's on the short list of 12 nominees poised for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Steve's determination is nothing short of remarkable, reflecting his legendary on-field prowess, remarked Betsy Shepard, McMichael's longtime publicist and friend. "When I met him on Friday, his spirit was evident, even managing to share a smile. The support from Team Mongo fans plays a significant part in buoying him during these trying times. A member of the Bears from 1981 to 1993, McMichael holds a special place in the hearts of fans, many of whom gathered at Silver Cross Hospital to show their solidarity. This overwhelming support left a deep impact on Misty, who recognized the divine hand at play. Christine Knightsky-Troicke, mayor of McMichael's residence, Homer Glen, played a pivotal role in marshaling this communal support. The upcoming decision of the Hall of Fame Senior Committee is eagerly awaited as they deliberate on 3 potential inductees from the 12 contenders for the Hall of Fame's 2024 class. Betsy Shepard, emphasizing the significance of this honor, remarked, "Steve's keen to witness this recognition. We remain hopeful that the Hall of Fame acknowledges his contributions aptly. The announcement of the new inductees is slated to occur before the Super Bowl. Now it's time to remember the legends who passed away in the past years. Number 2, CLU Gulager, a cowboy at heart, a versatile talent in Hollywood. CLU Gulager, the genuine Oklahoma cowboy who graced both television and the silver screen with his versatile acting, passed away at the age of 93 on August 5, 2022. He began his career by showcasing his cowboy roots, starring as Billy the Kid in NBC's The Tall Man in 1960. His work on The Virginian as Deputy Sheriff Emmett Riker added to his cowboy fame. But Gulager was not confined to one genre. He took on diverse roles, including hitman Charlie Strom's protege in The Killers and a detective in Mekki Q alongside John Wayne. In the 1980s, Gulager's career took an unexpected turn into horror, notably with The Return of the Living Dead. Despite his initial hesitation, the role became one of his most memorable. More recently, he appeared in critical successes like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, proving his enduring relevance and appeal. Part Cherokee and a cowboy in real life, Gulager's roles were often colored by his authentic background and love for the West. A dedicated actor, he also directed the Cannes-nominated short film A Day with the Boys and taught acting in Hollywood. With a career spanning over 6 decades, Gulager's legacy lives on as a testament to his adaptable talent, his cowboy authenticity, and his significant contributions to television and film. Whether battling zombies or portraying the rugged charm of a cowboy, he will be remembered as a unique and beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Tributes to CLU Gulager. Number 1. Toni Morrison, a literary trailblazer and cultural beacon. Toni Morrison, an illustrious author and unrelenting voice for African American culture and civil rights, passed away at the age of 88 on August 6, 2019, following a brief illness. As the first African-American woman to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993, Morrison's literary prowess echoed far and wide, reshaping the landscape of American literature. Born in the steel town of Lorain, Ohio, Morrison emerged as a little black girl who was to become an indomitable literary force. She etched her name in history by authoring 11 novels, including renowned titles such as Beloved, Jazz, and God Help the Child. Her work Beloved earned her the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction in 1988, further consolidating her status as a literary titan. Not confined to the role of a writer, Morrison made significant strides as an editor, becoming the first female African-American editor in Random House history, and published groundbreaking works from writers of color. Her profound dedication to literature extended to teaching at renowned universities, including Howard, Yale, and Princeton. An icon whose narratives were imbued with humanity and love for language, Morrison left an indelible mark on our culture. Her novels remain canonical works and continue to captivate readers. As the nation mourns the loss of this prolific writer and educator, we take solace in the fact that her legacy will be celebrated for generations to come. Tributes to Toni Morrison. Thank you for joining us today. As we end this segment, we encourage you to watch our special tribute video honoring the stars we tragically lost in July. It's a testament to their incredible talents and indelible impacts. Their contributions have forever shaped the world, and though they are no longer with us, their legacy will shine brightly in the hearts of many. Tune in and celebrate the life and work of these unforgettable personalities. Their stories remind us of the power of resilience and the beauty of passion. Thank you and stay strong.